Hi children, welcome to the class. Today we are starting with Geography Chapter 1, Environment. Now, hope you all know the meaning of environment. Yes, what does environment means? Environment is the surroundings in which we live. Yes, environment is the surroundings in which we live. So, whatever you see in your surrounding is your environment. Yes, now the school environment has changed. You are all studying from home. Yes, you all have laptops, earphones, study table. Some of you have coffee with you. Yes, water bottle. So, environment has changed for you now. Earlier, the school building was the morning you have to come to school, carrying your bags, packing your food. Yes, now the system has changed. So, what all that you see in your surrounding is known as environment. So, in our environment, both type of object you can see. Yes, we can see two types of object. One is natural objects. Another one is human made objects. So, in the environment you can see natural object as well as human made objects. So, go to the chapter number 1, environment, page number 1. Take page number 1, you can see in the box, in the side there is a box, it is given that environment is our basic life support system. It provides the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat and the land where we live. So, all these are natural environment, all these are given by nature. Underline this sentence children, environment is the basic life support system. It provides us the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat and the land where we live. All this are provided by nature. It is given by the nature. Now, human made, why we convert these resources? So, in order to satisfy our needs, humans convert these resources in different forms. Like car we made, then bridges we have to, for transportation, crossing the roads, crossing the rivers, then vehicles there are different type of vehicles. Then so many industries, factories we made, all this we done for our basic needs not only our basic needs, we need always our needs are increasing. Yes. So, in order to satisfy our needs, humans change the natural environment. So, last paragraph in the same box you can see last paragraph in that same box. Human beings make cars, mills, factories and manufacture containers. This is how human beings modify the natural environment. So, human made, why they done this? Because they modify the natural environment. Natural environment in order to fulfill their needs. So, humans modify the natural environment in order to fulfill the needs. So, environment consists of both natural and human made factors. Humans modify this natural environment in order to fulfill their needs. Now, coming to next is the major components of environment. What all things are there in the environment? What all things you can see in the environment? So, we already said major components of environment are components of environment are, first one is natural, second human made, and third human. So environment consists of living and non-living things. Yes, it consists of living as well as non-living things. Living things are called biotic components, non-living things are called abiotic components. Humans with their technology, with their ideas, brain, their knowledge, what they do? They convert the natural resources into useful resources, human made resources that can be used for different purposes. Clear? So components of environment, page number 2, you can see natural, human, human made. Natural consists of air, water, land and living things. Natural consists of air, water, land, living things. Natural consists of air, water, land and living things. Now human consists of people. Human means what? People living in a society. People in the society. Human made, you can give innumerable examples. Human made are parks, bridges, car, road, monuments, industries, all these are human made. So roads, for example, roads, industries, all these are human made resources. Clear? So all these three are the major components of environment. Now here you can see what? Both biotic and abiotic things. So there is a column and the same page number 2, you can see two boxes over there. One is given biotic, the world of living organism, abiotic, the world of non-living elements. So environment consists of biotic components as well as abiotic components. Environment consists of biotic components as well as abiotic components. Biotic are the world of living organism, example plants and animals. Abiotic are non-living things that may be like land, soil, water, air, all these are abiotic components. Now coming to natural environment. Natural environment means what? The land, air, water, plants and animals, all this comprises of the natural environment. Natural environment consists of natural environment consists of what all we said? Land, air, water, then plants and animals. Plants and animals. Land, water, air, plants and animals comprises the natural environment. Now we can say the term as lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. Lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere. These are called the major domains of Earth. Okay, major domains are lithosphere, land is known as what? Lithosphere. Air, atmosphere, water, hydrosphere, and plants and animals, biosphere. This is the classification. These are called the major domains. Now we'll start with lithosphere first. Page number 3, first paragraph, natural environment. Take land, water, air, plants and animals comprise the natural environment. Underline that sentence. Land, water, air, plants and animals comprise the natural environment. They are familiar. They are the meaning is what? First one is land means lithosphere, air is atmosphere, water is the hydrosphere, plants and animals are called the biosphere. Now we will study on each domain now. First one we will start with lithosphere. Lithosphere means what? It is the solid crust or the hard top layer of the earth. Lithosphere is the solid crust. That means the soil you see, the surface of the land is known as lithosphere. It is made up of rocks and minerals and covered by thin layer of soil. So the terrain is different in different areas. Yes, you can see different type of soil. Yes or no? Kerala has different type of soil, Rajasthan has different type of soil. So different landforms you can see. So lithosphere consists of rocks and minerals and have a thin layer of soil. It is irregular surface with various landforms such as mountains, plateaus, plains, valleys, etc. So in the lithosphere you can see what? You can see the big mountains, there are valleys, then plateaus, plain lands, all this we studied, different landforms we studied in class 5 and 6. So lithosphere consists of all these landforms and it is irregular surface. Irregular means it is not even all the places. Some areas have flat land, some areas have mountains, some are valleys. So landforms are found over the continents and also on the ocean floors. So landforms can be seen both in the land as well as under the oceans. Underline the full paragraph. What is lithosphere? It is the solid crust or hard top layer of the earth. First point, it is made up of rocks, minerals and thin layer of soil. Second point, it is irregular surface and has different landforms such as mountains, rivers, valleys, plateaus, plains, etc. Underline. Now, lithosphere is the domain that provides us forests, grasslands for grazing, land for agriculture and human settlements. So, all humans settle normally in lithosphere only. Yes, you can't settle in air or water. So, we all settle where? In the lithosphere because it provides us soil. It is the source of mineral wealth. Lithosphere clear to all of you? Underline the important points. Coming to hydrosphere. What is hydrosphere? Second paragraph. The domain of water is known as hydrosphere. So hydrosphere, you can see Earth is called a blue planet. Why? Because when you look at from the space, Earth's color is blue. Why? What that means? 3/4 of the Earth is covered with water bodies. So you have sea, oceans, rivers, lakes. All this are coming under the term hydrosphere. So hydrosphere is the domain of water. The next layer is atmosphere. Atmosphere means the air that surrounds the earth. Underline the third paragraph, first sentence. The atmosphere is the thin layer of air that surrounds the earth. It protects us from harmful rays and scorching heat of the sun. Page number 4, underline. It consists of a number of gases, dust and water vapor. The changes in the atmosphere produce changes in the weather and climate. So, atmosphere is the air that protect us from the heat of the sun and harmful rays. Now, plant and animals together makes the biosphere of the living world. It is the narrow zone of the earth where land, water and air interact with each other and support life. So, these are the major components of or major domains of natural environment. These are the major domains of natural environment. They are lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere. Children, today we are ending this session here. Please do underline the important points and learn the topic carefully. Read properly, frame questions as many as you can and find out the answers. Thank you children. Have a nice day.